Anyway, we are past our time. Welcome everybody. It is Tuesday nights. It's the end of March. We're going into April, and yeah, we've got some things coming up. We've got the Easter holiday. So hope you guys are spending time with family and friends. Remain safe, of course, but definitely do that if you can. You really would benefit your mental health. I'm actually looking forward to driving to Pennsylvania and visiting my family for a few days, long weekend and whatnot. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And then coming back from Easter weekend, we have our artist theme night featuring John Prine. So just to make everybody aware, we've got 1 week to practice up. If you do want to contribute and participate, just want to remind you guys that it's not required. It's just a typical open mic night. But if you do participate, it does make it a little bit more fun. And it's a little bit of a way to challenge yourself and learn some new tunes. And if you don't know any, join us and take a listen. I don't know John Prine that well. Doing some research myself to find a song to play. But it's good to learn about artists that a lot of our group members appreciate. So that all being said, it's Tuesday night, and I'll just give a little rundown of the event. We typically host it, and the event starts at 8, and it runs till 11 p.m., and that's Eastern time. We have sign-ups from 7:30 to 8 p.m., and we do a round-robin style. It's actually one song per turn. So I'm going to start it up, and then we have on deck John Sebastian, and up after him is going to be Mike Barker. This song is called Stay Fly. Here we go. One of the easy songs I play, and I didn't practice anything, so I just whipped it out.
Oh yeah, that's my theme for tonight.
Yep, I know you were so well prepared last week, Chris. You had an arsenal of songs.
Yeah, well, I can't keep it up every week.
Absolutely.
But I do want to say, Chad, it sounds like maybe your levels are a little too high.
Oh, a little too high.
Of distortion on that.
Okay, in the mic.
I think both. So maybe
okay.
It's just you can go into Zoom into audio settings and there's a little VU meter and whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then you could play through that while you're muted and see if you're clipping.
No, that's good, man. I definitely will do that. Thank you. I don't think anything has changed, but knobs and twisty things get moved.
I've been thinking about doing a little video just taking people through that setup real quick, since
I think that would be good.
It does seem to be a thing.
Speaking of sound, we've got John Sebastian up next. Did we go through your sound settings? If not, I'll take you through it real quick. Have you ever adjusted your sound input for Zoom?
I did. I saw it there. Does everything sound okay?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure that you went through some steps because it does definitely improve the quality. But yeah, you're up, and on deck we've got Mike Barker. So, John, if you want to take it away, man, go for it.
Hear that?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay. And they sound kind of balanced.
The piano is a little higher than your vocals, but I think it'll be okay. It's kind of like going in and out. Go ahead and start off. And
how about that right there?
Yep.
Okay. Speaking of my dad, Mom and Dad used to pile us into the car for the station wagon, go on family vacations, and me and my two sisters would be sitting in the back of the station wagon, and Mom was really cheap, so she'd bring a cooler full of sandwiches, and we'd eat on the road. And so one day she was making bologna sandwiches for everybody, and she gave my dad his sandwich, and he finished his sandwich, and he was still hungry. So he's like, Mom, give me another sandwich. And she said, no, you've had enough. You're too fat. We're going to save those for later. So my dad started shaking the steering wheel and veering back and forth on the road, and he said, if you don't give me a bologna sandwich, I'll kill us all. So with that, we've got a little song about it. Family vacation, Mom and Dad and sisters too, on the road to Boston. I got a lot of things to do. A Pennsylvania Turnpike, a Howard Johnson's on the right. Hold our breath through tunnels, driving straight on through the night. Mommy's saving money, making lunches in the car. Here's your sandwich, honey. It should get you pretty far. Dad, he's still hungry. He's wound up in a ball. Give me a bologna sandwich, or I'm gonna kill us all. Mommy, are we there yet? Daddy, I gotta go. Stupid brother called me fat, just a typical family show. Mom's still here and Daddy's gone, only one little sister left. Extra bologna sandwich saved us from our deaths. Thank you.
Oh my God. That was fantastic.
That was great.
Nice job, man. That was
Thank
you were
you.
multifaceted, man. I was picturing when like the whistles were happening, that monkey was whistling on your shirt.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking about foot percussion last week, and man, you have got a great. What are you using for those foot pedals?
Yeah, what are they?
One is just a little sensor, and the other is just a little pedal. One's the hi-hat and one's the kick drum. And it's, there it is. Whoops, sorry, shut up. I'm wearing different shoes because one shoe works better on this kick sensor, and my left leg is kind of crippled and it keeps slipping off the pedal if I don't wear this shoe.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even notice until you pointed it out. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not doing it for
Style.
Fashion.
Yeah.
I was thinking about finding some triggers and just putting them in a pair of shoes, and then use the shoes as the.
I have done that actually, and I broke the triggers actually.
Oh, yeah.
Stomped on them too hard.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea.
I
Well,
remember once seeing Jonathan Richmond play at our school when I was in college, and he insisted that the sound man mic his feet.
wanted to hear the true bass, the true nature coming from his appendage. That's cool.
Was that in the UFC gymnasium?
It was at Idenoise Hall.
Oh, I saw him play at the UFC gymnasium once.
Oh, cool. Well, there was a gymnasium at Idenoise. Maybe it was in there.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that was a great show. That was the Jonathan Sings tour.
Oh,
was it the same tour?
I think show.
It was a great. I think that was the first time I saw him live. I was like, "This is the best thing I've ever seen."
Very cool. Well, thank you so much, John. That was very entertaining, man. I hope you
bet.
back. How did you hear about the group, by the way?
Rich, Sunday night,
Yeah.
literally.
Awesome.
I wish I would have known about this all year, but I've actually just figured out the tech in the last few weeks. So
You're on the right path, man. It sounds great. All
maybe
right.
we'll have another year of COVID. So I'll get a chance.
I hope
Fingers
not.
crossed.
Yeah, I hope not. But I think this will continue for sure. If you asked us if we were going to be doing this a year from now, from when it started, I can't believe we're here today. It's awesome, and that does remind me we will be celebrating a year next month. So it's very cool.
I love it, and I love the round robin. It's great.
Yeah.
And now it's like a bad habit. I don't know if we can stop.
I know, exactly. All right, cool. Well, thank you so much, John, and see you back. Mike, you are up, and Rich, you are on deck. How's it going, Mike?
Hey, doing all right. I'm glad somebody figured out all the technical stuff. That's not my area of expertise. So I bought a backup guitar. Just my other guitar, the little cord thing came out last week. I went to pull the cord off, and the entire mechanism came out. So I'm gonna have to send it off to the shop. So I went down to Music Go Round, and I bought this relatively inexpensive Ibanez. And I thought I'd give this a shot because I feel comfortable plugging it in. And so I just wrote this song last week. I hope it'll sound all right. I barely know it because I just wrote it. Hold on. In the right place. There we are.
like it.
Yeah.
Cool too.
I discovered some chords. I
That's
like
some
them.
interesting. Yeah, that's some interesting chords you got there. Chord
Yeah,
structure.
you know, I bought a book.
Nice. Trying out some new things. Very, very, very
No,
nice.
I like it.
Yeah, thank you.
Falling backwards. Very cool.
The
Yeah.
book was about taxidermy, though.
You know, wherever inspiration leads you, I suppose.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. You know,
It's an art
at least
form.
I'm reading something.
Yep. Nice
Thank
job,
you.
Mike. Yeah, you bet. Thank you. All right, Rich, you're up next, and then we have Ken Meyle and Carolyn Cott. What are you gonna play for us, Rich?
What?
What are you gonna play for us?
I'm going to play you a song.
Awesome.
If I don't know if I've played this one here, but I've been playing that this week. Gonna get me a great big truck, load her up with everything I own, blow my last $5 on gas, then drive up to the high cliffs overlooking the sea. Me and everything I own are gonna stop and contemplate the ocean, reflect on our lives as our lives surely pass us by. Bet the boss is wondering where I'm at and where his favorite chair is gone. It's a great place to park your lazy ass. He's gonna miss me when I'm gone. Well, me and everything I own. Brought along a few things that I stole from my neighbors' homes. It's okay. It's okay. They're all insured. You see, I saw to that. I was the one that sold it to them before me and everything they had. Headed for the hills. Bet the boss is wondering where I'm at and where this month's payroll went. It's a great way to spend all those latter years. Every material need met. Beachcombers found my truck at the base of the cliff where the surf runs away. The sad remains of everything I own. The police suspect foul play, and although my corpse was never found, well, they figure it washed out to sea. In the insurance game, tragedies like this have a name. Double indemnity. Bet the boss is wondering where I'm at. Knowing him, he's pretty stressed. Me, I'm living a little like Paul Gauguin on an island where the women underdress. The only difference is I am very rich. Oh yeah, and I'm extremely happy. Who says that you can't take it with you? Here's to dying young. Everything I own.
Very nice.
Wow, Rich. Man.
That was an excellent.
You will die, Rich.
Very well done.
Rich.
I don't recall you playing that song, but that was delightful, man. That was really awesome. Well
You
done.
did last week, I think.
That's right. I remembered it sort of mid-song. It's like I did remember playing.
Did you really do it last week?
It was great, though. I want to hear it
God,
again.
I'm so sorry.
I'll listen right now.
I wasn't here. I wasn't here last week.
That's
so
great. At least Dan has an
You know
excuse.
what? Maybe it was 2 weeks ago.
I don't remember.
I remember you saying that Dr. Demento liked that song.
Yeah, Dr. Demento played that song several times on his show.
Yep. Very cool, man.
Really
My
good. Really
apologies
good.
for not remembering, but it sounded like, it was beautiful for the first time that I've ever heard it.
Down here? No, that's
Right.
goodness.
So we've got Ken Meyle and Carolyn Cott. I'm not familiar with you folks either. How are you? Welcome to Together Apart.
Nice to meet you.
I'm just going to do backup on Ken today. Had the vaccine, feeling a little under the weather. Otherwise, I'd be
good. Well,
doing
good.
my own thing. So, was that the previous song homegrown? Did you write that,
I
Rich?
write it? Yes.
Beautiful.
Right, nice.
Really great. Enjoyed that.
Yeah, absolutely. Rich is great. Yeah, if you guys
It's also the favorite song of several of the bosses of mine who fired me. I think it's interesting.
that is funny.
Guess you should have seen that coming.
Yeah, right. Where are you guys from, and how did you learn about the group?
We are in southeastern Pennsylvania.
Oh, no way.
Saw you on Facebook.
We're like Spring City, between
okay,
Philly and
great.
Lancaster.
Yeah, awesome.
Facebook. Yep.
Yeah, that's great. Well, most of us are kind of from southeast Detroit, or at least in the Metro Detroit area. We're kind of all over Michigan. There's quite a few. But we have people come in, from all over the country and even all over the world.
Right.
Yeah, we're really glad to have you folks. So without
Thanks.
further ado, please take the stage and play us a tune.
Thanks so much.
This is actually a Country Joe song of Country Joe and the Fish. It's on one of his After the Fish albums. A little story about Sweet Marie. Sweet Marie, you know that she's the only one I'll ever love. My sweet Marie, sweet Marie, you know that she's the only one I'm thinking of. My sweet Marie. And at night, with the moon and stars are shining bright, I'll see my baby, don't mean maybe talk about my sweet Marie. Yeah. Way down in Havana, I met a girl, her name was Savannah. She used to be the vamp of New Orleans. And when she did the samba, I thought things I hadn't oughta, but it's not exactly as it seems. She held me close and told me things I never heard a woman say before. Don't get sore, you're on my mind, yeah. Sweet Marie, you know that she's the only one I'll ever love. My sweet Marie, sweet Marie, you know that she's the only one I'm thinking of. My sweet Marie. And at night, with the moon and stars are shining bright, I'll see my baby, don't mean maybe talk about my sweet Marie, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was fantastic.
Nice going, you guys. Nice going, you
Now
two.
that is some Travis
you.
picking.
Thank you.
You got the thumb pick and everything. I
Got all the picks. You have.
don't like using any pick because I can never find them, and then I can play guitar.
That's a problem.
Carolyn, when you're feeling better, you probably normally play along with him on a jug, right?
Well, yes, that's me. No, I'm one of those singer-songwriter types.
Cool. Yeah, you
I've
got
heard of them.
Yeah, we're a sorted lot.
Both sound so good together. And
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
that was fabulous. That
Yeah,
was
did you have
fabulous.
like the fingertips? Like, what do you call them? The finger picks? Is that what they're called?
Yep. I use 2 metal and a thumb pick.
Okay, awesome. Very cool. Yeah, you guys rocked. I mean, really.
Thank you.
Belongs to the beat.
Thanks a lot.
And that mic placement obviously works for you guys. Is that the only mic that you're using?
No, I'm going from this into a Yamaha board,
Okay.
into a Focusrite,
No, you guys sound great. No,
and then into the computer, and then I'm going out of the Focusrite into a headphone amp for both headphones.
okay, perfect. No,
That's pretty much my setup.
yeah.
I like the Yamaha. It's got this onboard compression, and then I don't have to find a compressor.
Yeah, the sound is
Yeah, this is the what is it? It's got the four basic channels, you know.
Yeah, I was looking at those this weekend for a lighter setup to take out, but I didn't find any I liked.
Hey, Chewy, you out there?
Oh, he's out there sometimes. Yeah.
Is he out there? Chris Anderson. Christopher Anderson. Hey, man. You want to play us a tune? I'm sorry, I probably didn't tell you that you were up after Ken and Carolyn.
Hey, you just
I can settle my issues with the one.
holes like that, man.
You're developing film, Chewy?
It looks like that. Yeah, he's got the dark room atmosphere back there.
Oh yeah, he's got the atmosphere, man. It's
Yeah,
really-
he has the most diverse backgrounds typically out of all of us. That's for dang sure. He's always somewhere or at a different angle or, yeah, just someplace different. On the follow along. What are you gonna play for us tonight, though, Joe? Nice.
Kinks? Okay.
This world is big and wild and half insane. Take me where the real animals are playing. Just a dirty old shack with a hound dog's bark that he called a home. I wanna be back alone. The cats and the dogs and the pigs and the goats on Animal Farm. Animal home. Animal Farm. My animal home. While I lay my head upon the pillow, little girl, come play beneath my window. Though she's free from home, she is free from harm, and she need not fear. She's by my side. And the sky is wide, so let the sun shine bright on Animal Farm, Animal home, Animal Farm, Animal home. Girl, it's a hard world if it lets you down. Dreams of a fair world and a fair world. I'll take you where the real animals are playing. People are real people, not just playing. It's a quiet, quiet, quiet life.
love that guitar
Love
sound.
the Kings.
I love that guitar sound, man.
The weird echoey vocals that kind of
Yeah.
Dude, it sounded perfect,
I love
man.
the sound. I love
The
your
ambiance. Yeah.
I'm looking for that hit acid right now.
I could maybe scrounge some up for you.
Marty coming through.
Oh, you old boomers. I'm
I'm
so
old.
jealous I didn't grow up in the 70s, you know.
Oh
That's
my
that's when all
70s.
the
I was in
fun
the
happened.
60s, for
This-
God's sakes.
Yeah,
Well,
we were-
a little of both.
Heck yeah.
Jonas,
By the time I got into school, it was the Reagan era and the party was over. So,
Baby.
Oh, it was the best time to grow up. Oh my.
Do Pink.
or not grow up. As
There you go. Yeah.
There's a lot of
Jonas, if you want to take it away, man, we're up next, and then Broski's going to be up next.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Whose turn?
It's yours, Jonas.
Jonas, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after
This is Jonas.
I'm trying to new. I've never played my baritone I built, so I got to play it.
Let's hear it.
53 Ford on the railroad track, 110, don't look back. A suicide knob on the steering wheel, got Jesus on the dash, no need to kneel. Past the jack, I'm riding with Merle, no need to fear, I'm in his world. Roll it tight, we're riding high. Take off your hat and wave goodbye. Supercharged and bored to the max. Flat fat V8 glued to the tracks. Take off your boots and bolt the door. Wrench that pedal down to the floor. Past that jack, I'm riding with Merle. No need to fear, I'm in his world. Roll it tight, we're riding high. Take off your hat and wave goodbye. Pull out the guitar, let's take on the night. Steel wheels sparking, headlights stomp bright. Arizona cactus, all are just a blur. Pray no train will end our world. Past the jack, I'm riding with Merle. No need to fear, I'm in his world. Roll it tight, we're riding high. Take off your hat and wave goodbye. Take off your hat and wave goodbye. Take off your hat and wave goodbye. Roll one for Merle.
that rock.
Great sounding guitar.
It's my Jazzmaster baritone with the roasted maple neck. And what else do you guys know the story of Merle Haggard, what I'm singing about? Probably not, right?
No. Enlighten us real quick before.
Sometime in the 50s or probably the 60s, he bought a 53 Ford, put a supercharged V8, and tricked it out. But the real trick was that he put railroad wheels on it. And he'd go out in Arizona, bolt the gas pedal down the floor, and put the wheels down, and they'd drive straight down the track as fast as the V8 would go, drinking Jack Daniels.
Oh, that is amazing.
Wow.
Sounds like a blast. I mean,
Except what happens if a train comes? That's the real problem.
don't worry about that.
Cross that bridge when you come to it.
Yep. So he's one of my heroes now, Merle. Merle, well, he started smoking pot anyway. He was okay after a while. Okie from Muskoke's hilarious when Willie Nelson sings it with him and he's like smoking a joint and his hair down to his knees. Talk to you later.
Hey, man. Thanks so much, Jonas. That was great. Chris Broski, you want to play us a tune?
Oh crap! You know, this one song goes fast.
I know. Travis Albright, you're gonna be on deck.
All right, so since I didn't spend any time preparing something unique, I'm gonna play the songs I'm working on. Mike and I are starting to record our third album, and this is a song I wrote when I was trying to figure out like how to do banjo rolls on the guitar, and it just used. I was in I shared an office with a guy 10 years or so ago, and we had this running joke about we'd talk like grandpas, and it'd be like you'd come into the office and be like, "What's with all the commotion?" And then so I wrote a whole song about it. Gagging hoodlums with the hay, get off my property. But hay is for horses and you almost got away. But clothes only counts in hand grenades. You can't cut the mustard, you're a yellow skunk. Have you lost your cotton picking mind? So put up your dukes for a knuckle sandwich. You get my dander up most every time. And claptrap, you prattle on the jibber jabber gobbledygook. Don't give me no guff, malarkey or bunk. You ain't got the skin. God gave a goose out of all the yards and all the towns. You walk into mine. If I gave you any thought, I might despise you. This ain't the beginning of a beautiful friendship. You don't amount to ale beans in this crazy world. Play it again, Sam. Skylarking in your dungarees, I just wanna gander at the tube on my Davenport in my suspenders, slacks, and shirt sleeves. I can't hear myself thinking this unholy racket. What in the sandhill is going on? If I want something out of you, I'll squeeze your head, but you can't get blood from a stone. I'm plumb sick of all these monkey shines and Tommy Wright. You're so full of beans, your eyes are brown. Everything from your pie hole is a load of wheat. I'll kick your lily liver carcass out of town. It's all over but the shouting. What's with all the commotion? Skylarking in your dungarees. I just wanna gander at the tube on my Davenport in my suspenders, slacks, and shirt sleeves. In my suspenders, my slacks, and shirt sleeves.
Man, that's tough to play on the Xylophone. I'd usually play that on the full drum set.
So that wasn't about the boomers. That was about their parents, the traditionalists.
Yeah.
You know, they had a word for so many words for people who were lazy and annoying. You know, my grandpa.
Yep.
Is that guitar Godin?
Yeah, Yeah, it's a Godin Multi-Ec. It's a nylon string, and it's got like internal mics and stuff. It's the only thing I found where you could plug a nylon string into an amp, and it sounds good.
Excellent.
Sounds great.
It is. It does sound really good. Chris,
I love this
phenomenal,
guitar.
man. Great job, man.
Hey, anybody want a super tech tip for streaming?
Go ahead.
Hell yeah.
Give it to it, Jonas.
I bought one. It's a Behringer Flow. It's this amazing little digital mixer that's perfect for streaming with 5 inputs, reverb and everything, and digital remembrance and effects and everything.
Oh, that's cool. So you set that up, and then basically every time you plug it in, nothing should change, and you're like,
Yeah, you can have presets for either recording, multi-track, or streaming. You just
Is it just a USB into the computer?
USB with analog out too.
Mm-hmm.
It's brand new. They haven't shipped them yet.
That's cool. Very cool. Well, thanks for
all that stuff.
Thanks for the tech tip. No, that's good. If you want to put that product down in the chat to share, I would love to investigate it. I'll look it up.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. So thanks so much, Chris. Travis Albright, you're up next, and Bob Hausler, you are on deck. What's up, Travis? How are you, man?
Hello. I'm using an H1 Zoom placed across the room.
Yeah.
Let's see. Get Angelicals can Angelicals do Angelicals can Angelicals do. Can you hear me? Does that work?
Yeah, I think you're fine, man.
Okay.
Man.
All right. I wasn't in key for that one. All right. This one's original. It's called Out of My Mind. Working on it for about 8 months, and it was finished probably about a month ago. So. Day turns to nightfall. Feelings when we go wild. Each word that I said to you fell into. Let's go out. Talk a while. Let's forget and then smile. Just the way I feel. I'm with you. Keep making faces at me. Someday I would turn the favor, or I lose my sanity. Talk a while. Feel a little bit ashamed and then smile. It's the way I feel. Why sleep and leave? Stay up. Let's go out. That's those party lights. Let's get over.
Yeah, man.
Nice song.
It was.
I couldn't hear a thing.
It was
You
a
got a little quiet there.
journey for the audience because we heard you like loud and clear for like literally like the first half, and then you kind of like trailed out. You actually vanished for a little bit or paused in cyberspace there.
That was
and then
intentional.
came back. But anyway,
If you liked it, then I guess we're good.
no,
It was just hard to hear.
Oh
I
yeah,
just wanted to hear it more. Did we? I probably did because I'm
definitely a problem with the sound. Yeah.
Yeah. Did we go through the sound settings in Zoom?
Okay, well, this is a problem that some people have, and we haven't been able to fully prove what caused it. I was just wondering, Travis, if you wouldn't mind, if you go into the audio settings of Zoom, I'm wondering, one of the things that might be is there's a checkbox that says automatically adjust microphone volume.
Yes.
And that might be working against you. So maybe uncheck that, and it might help.
I did it. I did. I unchecked the check.
Cool.
Okay. When you come around for another song, we'll give it a test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that definitely should help. And then there's some other options we'll go through as well. But thank you. No, the song sounded great, man. And I just wanted to ask, how did you learn about the group?
Vern invited me.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so you're the guy that he wanted to invite. Awesome, man. Well, welcome. Yeah, any friend of Vernon is a friend of ours. So thanks so much for stopping in.
I love you.
See, the Spoo love.
It's all love. All love.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us, Travis. That was really awesome. Bob, you are up next, and then it looks like we have Milan on deck.
Got me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but let me remove this pin here. Sorry about that.
Did you ever wonder what would have happened if the story's told a different way? Like if old Mother Hubbard would have found some bourbon up there, cupboard that day. If old McDonald made lots of money and the London Bridge never fell down. Guess it ain't that easy. Figure out just how the world goes round. And why can't life be that simple? We got it all and yet we still want more. She wasn't no Snow White, but he didn't love her like he did before. Why can't life just slow down? Let us have a little fun. The clock strikes 1 and down we'll run. Trying to catch up with this world. Well, Jack was nimble and Jack was quick, and he tried to jump over the moon. How was he to know the angels would come, take him away so soon? If you ever get the chance to make a wish upon a star, you might want to wish for one more day to be happy with who you are. Why can't life be that simple? We got it all and yet we still want more. She wasn't no Snow White, but he didn't love her like he did before. Why can't life just slow down? Let's have a little fun. The clock strikes 1 and down we'll run. Trying to catch up with our world. We'll eat ride with all the king's horses and eat run with all the king's men. Sometimes when you fall too hard, you just gotta learn to pretend. And why can't life be that simple? We got it all and yet we still want more. She wasn't no Snow White, but he didn't love her like he did before. Why can't life just slow down? Let us have a little fun. The clock strikes 1 and down we'll run. Trying to catch up with our world. The clock strikes 1 and down we'll run. Trying to catch up with our world.
Oh. Awesome.
Thanks, Bob. I'm very happy to hear you play for us, man. All that talent, I mean, it needs to be shared, man. It really does. Very nice job. All right, Milan, we've got you up next, and then Dan, you are on deck. Milan, how goes it?
Going all right.
Yeah. You got a new scene, man. You're not up in your little office suite. It almost looks like you're in like a log cabin or something. Where you at?
We are, yeah. My daughter and I are up in Manistee.
Oh,
in the
nice.
UP.
Oh,
So
cool. So you're away from home. Awesome. Good for you, man.
we drove up, saw the waves crashing here in Manistee from Lake Michigan, and then we drove up to Munising today and went to Miners Falls, and I think we're gonna drive over to Tequamanon Falls tomorrow.
Awesome. Yeah, I've been to Cowan.
On vacation.
It's beautiful up there. Man. Yeah, enjoy it.
It's a little cold, but it's been pretty fun.
Yep.
All right, so I'll play a song.
Awesome.
Now you think you found the answers, 'cause you believe you've learned the truth. You say you've gone so far beyond me. You misbelieve me so uncool. You talk your Eastern spirituality, but I have seen all your jealousies and conceits. You bang your pictures in the morning, and in the afternoon you drink your tears. You try to sit so still in summer. The Bhagavad Gita's proud between your knees. As you talk your Eastern spirituality, but I have seen all your jealousies and conceits. Jealousies and conceits. Well, you talk your Eastern spirituality, but I have seen all your jealousies and conceits. You think you've lost all your possessions, but I've seen you treasure your own soul. Do you believe you climb the highest heights there are? I see you slipping down to your home. You talk your Eastern spirituality, but I have seen all your jealousies and conceits. Jealousies and conceits. Jealousies and conceits. You talk your Eastern spirituality, but I have seen all your jealousies and conceits.
So the heater kicked in there at the end.
Great job.
Is it your song, man?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites of yours. I've been working. You know, last week I played Vernon's song, so I'm working on
For that
I'm working on a Milan song, and I'm working on a Dan Cowan song. So hopefully in a couple weeks, I'll do some covers of our own folks.
Dude, that was so cool last week.
Wow. I thought
we'll
about
see.
that. I thought about that song you did. And just
Oh, yeah.
earlier today, and I started crying.
It is a beautiful song. I mean,
I couldn't play.
What was the title? Was it Beans and Biscuits? What was it called, Chris?
Beans and Biscuits.
Yep. Very nice.
I'm pretty sure you play it in G on the recording, so I don't know.
He said it was an F last week, didn't he?
Yeah, I think. Well, I could have had a capo.
Yep. There you go. No, that was really cool. Yeah, for those that weren't here last week, Chris paid tribute to Spoo or Vernon, and played one of his songs. It was so cool to see him
So
cover one of
fun.
the members' original songs. Very cool. And we've been toying with the theme night version of that. Because I was thinking the same thing when he was playing that song, Chris Milan, your song. I mean, that's such a cool song, man. You rock it out, man. That was great.
I love Millen's originals. He's such a good songwriter, and so many people here. But I don't think I'm going to tell you it's hard. It is really hard to learn other people's songs because there's no tab for these songs online. You have to do all the transcription. And I'm just going to say, Milan, if the next time you play, if you could put your guitar in so I can see what you're playing, big help.
Yeah, that's and then we can have it on the video. You can go back. Yeah, man, great job though. Honestly, really, really awesome. Really great song. So we've got Phil McMillion. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Dan Cowan up next, and then Phil McMillion on deck. Dan?
Hey, yeah. I never do this one. Go. You are all that I need. 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 When I was 17, I had my very first taste. I asked you if you loved me. You laughed right in my face. Kissed me, I let you. Tongue bore into my skull. Pulled out my bleeding heart. Whispered in my ear. You are all that I need. 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 Angles of shadows are angels in lo-fi, in moonlight, in stereo. Sound fades in and out. Sunrise in my room is flaming red like hell. Static in headphones, speaking in my ears. You are all that I need. You are all that I need. You are all that I need. Emotions like knife blades rip through my paper skin, and thunder, and lightning is burning into my eyes. The message is burning, burning into my eyes, burning into my eyes, burning. You are all that I need. 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 The message burns to my eyes. The message burns to my eyes. The message burns to my eyes. Oh, the message burns to my eyes. Flesh and blood needs flesh and blood, and you are all I need. Flesh and blood needs flesh and blood, and you are all I need. Flesh and blood needs flesh and blood, and you are all I need. Flesh and blood needs flesh and blood, and you are all I need.
Good tune.
Nice song, Dan. Good job.
Damn.
Is that an original?
Yeah.
Dude, that is an awesome
Really
song, man. That
did.
chorus is really cool. That you are,
that?
yeah, like, it's really, really good, man. Do you have that recorded?
No.
You
No, I
should.
never
It's not on your
I never
channel.
recorded it. I never play it.
No way. Great. I
An
don't
homage
know.
to Johnny Cash, huh?
Yeah, yeah. That's the last line is a Johnny Cash line.
Sure. Cool, man.
Very nice.
Yeah, good way to play homage. Nice job, man. Very cool song. Yeah, play it more. Record it. It was great.
I just like I just kind of ran out of songs to play at open mic here, and I was like, okay, I'll play this one. Why not?
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Yeah, I'm sure you got hidden gems that you don't play, man. Feel free.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Thanks. Thank
Very
you.
nice. Yeah, I just wanted to welcome Amy. Hi there. I was just seeing if you wanted to play. It looks like you'll just be listening tonight. How are you?
I am good, thanks.
Good, awesome. Yeah, just wanted to say hello. We got some great artists, and we're doing Robin, so we're gonna go back around again. So hang in there, and you'll see some great tunes.
All right.
Phil McMillion, is that how you say your name, or is it Millen?
No, McMillion, like dollars.
Okay, perfect. Phil McMillion. How are you, man?
Not too bad.
Yeah, where are you from, and how'd you find out about Together Apart?
I live in Ann Arbor.
Okay.
I've been here, I think, 3 or 4 times, but usually when you're not here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Try to be, and some even now I'm not here.
He's part of the Ann Arbor Acoustic Jam.
Oh, cool. Okay, awesome, man.
And
Anyway, I'm going to do a Neil Young tune.
Awesome. Yeah, take it away, Phil.
Hey, hey, my, my. Rock and roll can never die.
into the black. They give you this, but you pay for that. And once you're gone, you can't come back. When you're out of the blue and into the black. The king is gone, but he's not forgotten. Is this the story of a Johnny Rotten? It's better to burn out than to fade away. The king is gone, but he's not forgotten. Hey, hey, my. Rock and roll will never die. There's more to the picture than meets the eye. Hey, hey, my.
I haven't heard that in ages. Oh my.
Well, Phil, I'm really glad I got to hear you tonight, man. You sound like a McMillion. I mean, seriously, dude, your voice is so good. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really well done, man. And your setup is really
Right
nice
on.
too. Do you have a microphone or something like really close to you? Because the way
We've got a condenser mic, and that's it.
okay, it must be like the green screen. We can't like see the setup because it sounds awesome, man. You sounded really
Okay.
great, and that song was really
Yeah,
well
you
done.
did.
Really good, man.
Thanks.
Loved it,
Yeah,
Phil.
thank you, Phil. Rachel Murdy, you're up next, and on deck we have Cindy Cowan.
Oh my goodness.
All
Rachel?
right. Yes, hello.
Hello, hello.
Graham, can you hear me?
We can.
Oh, good. I'm going to find my track. So, I'm preparing. Okay. So Dan knows this person I'm talking about. Gomo, Gomo, Dan? He's having another open mic. And this guy I know, he happens to be a GHOST. It's true. Boo. Well, he hosts an open mic usually around holidays. And the holiday that's coming up, it used to be the most reliable holiday of the year, Tax Day, but not this year. Not this year, because we have an extra month. But anyway, so I've been working on some songs with him. So I thought that I would share one of the ones I'm trying to work on with you. Here we go. Oh. I work all night, I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Ain't that sad? And still there never seems to be a single penny left for me. That's too bad. In my dreams things, I have a plan. If I got me a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work at all. I'd fool around and have a ball. Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in the rich man's world. Oh, the things I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world. It's a rich man's world. A man like that is hard to find, but I can't get him off my mind. Ain't it sad? And if he happens to be free, I bet he wouldn't fancy me. That's too bad. So I must leave. I'll have to go to Las Vegas or Monaco and win a fortune in a game. My life will never be the same. Right, BB? Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in the rich man's world. All the things I could do if I had a little money. It's a myth, rich man's world. Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in the rich man's world. All the things I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world. Right, BB? It's a rich man's world.
I love it, Mamma Mia.
That was great.
Tech songs for us.
You know, everybody knows this, right? That ABBA sang phonetically. He did not know what they were saying.
Who wrote their words?
Interesting.
One of
They
the,
wrote their own words. They wrote
but
their
the girls did not know what they were saying.
Okay.
That's on good authority.
So they wrote them. They
But
wrote
it
them.
worked. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
They wrote in Swedish, and they had they wrote in Swedish and had translators.
Nice backup dancers too.
Yeah.
In fact, when ABBA broke, they did Waterloo, and they played it in the Eurovision Song Contest and won it. And the version of Waterloo in Eurovision was in Swedish.
I love ABBA.
I can't speak Swedish though. Next time, maybe. Maybe a theme night.
Yeah.
Swedish songs?
Yeah, we'll sing in Swedish.
ABBA song.
Great idea.
I know that song from the Muppets. Bort, bort, bort. I could sing that one.
Rachel, I have a question about your performance. When you're performing as Gomo, are you singing in your natural voice like that, or do you?
Yeah,
Have...
no. That's what I mean by helping him. You know, he picked his song. He's so different than I am. So I get to do my interpretation. Dan can tell you about it.
I know. I haven't met him yet, so it will come someday. I will find the time.
He's more of a song stylist than a singer.
Yes. That's why I say like vocalist most of the time.
Like William Shatner. Is that what you're?
Yeah, he's very New York. He's very New York.
Very cool. I like that.
What was Andy Kaufman's alter ego? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
He had a Tony.
Tony
Clifton.
Tony Clifton.
Tony Clifton.
Yeah, I've been called the Tony Clifton's brother with a heart of gold.
There you go. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Gomo is a lot nicer than Tony Clifton is.
Well, that's good to hear. I wouldn't expect anything less. Rachel, if you wanted to share the link, do you have an upcoming event that Gomo is performing in? Were you saying?
Yeah, it's at smushgallery.com. It's Friday the 9th, the day after Dan's birthday.
Awesome.
But I'll see you at the I'll see you on Tuesday for John Prine anyway. I mean,
yeah, no, definitely find us then too, if you don't mind. That'd be great.
Definitely.
All right, thank you so much.
Your book.
Cindy, you're up next. And then we've got our headliner, Spoo Willoughby, to finish out, and then we'll go back around. Cindy, how are you?
Hey, good. By the way, I'm practicing my flute again, so not John Prine week, but maybe the week after I might have something for you.
Awesome. That'll be really cool to hear.
All right. This is some Billie Eilish. It's hard to sound like her, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Here we go.
Awesome.
Tell me how the level sounds, because I know it was a problem last time.
Sure.
How's that?
I think we're good. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell just because it's going in and out. I'll let you know, though, if it needs to go up. I think you're fine, though.
That's her music, too. It goes in and out. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. Not what you'd think. And if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare to anyone who might care. Thought I could fly, so I stepped off the golden. Nobody cried, nobody even noticed. I saw them standing right there. Kinda thought they might care. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted, but when I wake up I see you with me. And you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why you're here. They don't deserve you. I tried to scream, but my head was underwater. They called me weak, like I'm not just somebody's daughter. Could have been a nightmare, but it felt like they were right there. And it feels like yesterday was a year ago, but I don't wanna let anybody know, 'cause everybody wants something from me now, and I don't wanna let them down. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted, but when I wake up I see you with me. And you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why you're here. They don't deserve you. If I knew it all then, would I do it again? Would I do it again? If they knew what they said would go straight to my head, what would they say instead? If I knew it all then, would I do it again? Would I do it again? If they knew what they said would go straight to my head, what would they say instead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I love me
Yeah,
some
that-
Billie Eilish. Well done.
No.
I mean, in your defense, you've got a powerful voice. She's got a powerful voice, but it's like, almost like a whisper. You know what I mean?
Breathy.
I know.
Yeah, very whispery.
Trying to capture her essence.
Yeah, and that's like how
It's
she
hard
just
to.
sings all the time. You know what I mean? So
It's hard to.
It is.
But you
It
put
is.
you put your own you put your own you put your own self into
Oh
it.
yeah, no, I like it. Yeah, just singing it, just outright voice. I like to project. Very well done, Cindy. Ooh, it sounds like you're ready to play.
I am? Yes.
I am.
You're up, man. If you want to play us a tune, feel free. We'd love to hear
I'm
it.
on it.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of a song by oh god, just Alan Toussaint. It's a song by Alan Toussaint. I think 2 versions of it charted simultaneously in 1972. Anyway, it's called the Brickyard Blues. Well, I've tried to run my game. He said, man, that's the same old thing I've heard before. I can't do that anymore. She tried to explain, she said, man, what I'm saying ain't country playing. I can't. Sweet, play it mellow, so I can sink my teeth into it like jello. That's something I can understand. Play me those Brickyard Blues. Well, something sweet, make it funky, make it love, make it feel like a monkey. Oh, I can understand. Play me those Brickyard Blues. I tried to play what she said. She said, oh, she wanted to try. Something that I can sink my teeth into like yellow. But I can understand. Play me those Brickyard Blues. Enough to make a man red or moan. It's enough to make her cry. Back down. It's enough to make a leather back sinner. Sure, it's enough to make one way. Fuck that! I can play down and grin like a monkey. Play something I can understand. Play me those Brickyard Blues.
Hey, Vern.
One of them was Three Dog Night.
Yeah.
The other one, no.
Who?
Did she chart Maria Mulder?
Oh,
That's
that
where
was
I
later.
first heard it.
Yeah. I think that was later.
No,
Oh.
72.
Hey,
Right.
Travis, I missed you. Oh, Travis, don't you see what I'm trying to say?
Hi, Vern. Always love the memes you send me.
Chad, you're muted. You're muted.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you,
Oh,
Danny.
there you go.
Yeah, thank you so much, Spoo. Great job, man. That was awesome.
Oh.
So we're gonna go back around again. I will start off. So give me a moment, and after me, we have. Oh goodness, a lot of sorts. Oh, John Sebastian, you're up after me. Just so you know. Okay. I tuned my my volume down a little bit there, so let me know what you hear. It's called "Why Don't You Go Far, Far Away." Here we go. Laid in bed many nights, thinking of you. I watch my road fade around me. What should I do? You came to me naturally, suspended in time. You always knew where you could find me. Ooh. Why don't you go far away, far, far away from my mind? Why don't you go far away, far, far away from my mind? Stayed in bed many days, thinking of you. I watched my world fall around me. What could I do? So I sat alone, talked away, but I couldn't hide. You always knew where you could find me. Ooh. Why don't you go far away, far, far away from my mind? Why don't you go far away, far, far away from my mind? Why don't you go far away, far, far away from my mind? Thank you very much.
Another good Chad tune.
Sounds great.
Yeah, turning it down that notch, perfect.
Yeah, is it good? Okay, perfect.
Sounded exactly like it should.
Awesome. Well, that's really good to hear. I will keep those settings. I'll take like a screenshot for crying out loud. Awesome. Thank you so much. Looks like Carrie Clark is coming in, so we'll welcome her in a minute. John Sebastian, you want to take another stab at her?
Yeah, since we're at the top of the batting order here, I thought I'd have a little interlude for us here.
Sure.
Interlude music.
All right.
Remember this gem, this nugget? Nobody remembers. Yeah, some people remember.
Theme from
Animal
Peyton
House,
Place,
right?
Percy Faith.
Summer Place. Is it?
Would it be cool if I played that for like 15 minutes or so?
It was sounding great, man. I was digging it.
But really what I'm going to do is a Nancy Sinatra tune. And it's not the one you probably think it is. This was a number she did with a guy named Lee Hazelwood. I think Lee did a lot of LSD back in the day. But see how you like this one. Some velvet morning when I'm straight, I'm gonna open up your gate and maybe tell you about Phaedra and how she gave me life and how she made it in. Some velvet morning when I'm straight. Some velvet morning when I'm straight, I'm gonna open up your gate and maybe tell you about Phaedra and how she gave me life and how she made it in. Some velvet morning when I'm straight. Some velvet morning when I'm flowers growing on a hill. I'm gonna open up your dragonflies and daffodils, then maybe tell you about Some velvet morning when I'm straight.
Oh my god, I want to admit I remember that song.
Oh my gosh.
That
was amazing.
Yeah, that was incredible.
That was very trippy.
Funny.
That's a weird one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hazelwood was one crazy, wild, interesting.
I can't believe I remember this.
Yeah, and to put together that performance, I've never heard the song, honestly, but how intricate and just diverse it is, and how you just pulled it off like that. Well done, man.
John is a one-man band.
Yeah.
That's what I
The
remember.
video is
Seriously.
really, really crazy.
Yeah, John, nice job, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Love it. Thank you.
Yeah, we love you,
memory.
man.
Let's
Yeah,
get
come back
back
again. I want to keep hearing more of you, man. It's really, it's just a refreshing, take on music. It's really cool.
You make me want to be like an old-timey one-man band, where he's got the bass drum on
Yeah.
his back and everything.
Yeah, the pulleys and the levers and stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm getting him a washboard for his birthday.
Washboard.
That's right.
You need a washboard, John.
Yes. All right, Rich, you want to play us another tune?
Oh, is it my turn? Oh,
It is.
cool. Right.
And then Ken and Carolyn, you guys are up next.
Kingfisher Sam and Walton will splain you from his grave. Just why he can't be undersold. That's where I bought this brand new tent. It run me less than a month's rent, even less than the monthly mortgage I used to owe. That was before the paper was worth more than the house, and the bank said go. Well, still winter in Fresno won't meet up again until sometime late Halloween. And by then who knows how bad things just might be. But for now, like all these other families and all these other tents, I just kinda got caught up a little in between. A little in between. Folks say that California's a garden of Eden, our bay's nature boys. As clever as their tans, and beat stone to a man. But here in this end of no town, lives remain about as easy as falling neath the train. The governor closed New Jack City, but said we can move on up to a state fair, where state cops can watch us closer there. And summer in Sacramento will bake you drier than a stone. 200 miles north of all you had and all you know. And now you're strung out like a wire, hung from where your future was to wherever the hell your future's gone. And you're left hanging in between and on your own, forgotten and alone. Kingfish, U.E.P. Long, saying there's enough for folks to share. And if y'all work hard, you can even be a millionaire. They called him a demagogue, a Bolshevik, a cracker, and a clown. He's saying every man a king, but no man wears a crown. He built bridges, he built the highways, he built the hospital at LSU. That was until the doctor shot him in 1935 and he bled to death at the age of 42. Well, Woody Guthrie and FDR, so it was Sam and Huey in an abandoned car behind a vacant Walmart in a town like them that's died. And Huey strums Woodrow's guitar, sings a song for working folks with kids that gotta live in their car. Franklin whispers sweetly in this light, Sam, you look just like Eleanor. Kingfisher Sam M. Walton can't recall just what the hell his whole life was for, though he's sure it was gold, or maybe it was green, or maybe something in between.
Yay, Rich.
That was awesome.
Really beautiful.
A delight to listen to. Very nice job.
Nice.
What is the name of that song?
In Between Kingfish.
Very cool.
I'm looking for a Rich song to learn, so...
Yeah, man. Yeah, that would be really cool. Hey, I wanted to say hello to Carrie Clark. Sorry if you've been in this room for quite some time. I must have missed you. Unfortunately, I can only see like some people on the bands, and typically the people without video on get buried. So welcome. If you want to perform, let me know. If not, just let me know that you're listening.
I'm listening, but thank you. I don't perform.
Oh, okay, great.
I'm a good cook, though.
That's awesome. Yeah, cooking is a great
Cook for all of us. That would be great.
Yeah. If you want to perform, like a cooking, a recipe, within your kitchen or something, that can be an open mic act. And you can, be a trailblazer on that path.
Oh, I should be a little clear. I'm Jay Sebastian's wife.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm not like a random person. I mean,
anyway. No, that's great. Yeah, no, I'm glad.
Hi, Fern.
Random people are welcome.
Yeah, random people,
Thank
friends, other earthy creatures. Anyway, so we've got.
Your audience.
That's right. Anyone can be our audience. Yeah.
Thank you, Carrie, for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
We've got Ken and Carolyn up next. They're awesome to play one song versus four, and then Chris, you're up on deck.
This is a song written by a local woman from down around the Maryland, Pennsylvania border. Her name was Ola Belle Reed. One called High on the Mountain. Turned, oh how my heart did yearn for you and the days that used to be. High on the mountain, wind blowing free, thinking about the days that used to be. High on the mountain, standing all alone, wondering where the years of my life have flown. And I wonder if she ever thinks of me, or is time blotted out your memory? As I listen to the breeze whisper gently used to be. High on a mountain, standing all alone, wondering where the years of my life have flown. Valleys down below, they were green just as far as I could see. As my memory returned, oh how my heart did yearn for you and the days that used to be. High on a mountain, wind blowing free, thinking about the days that used to be. High on a mountain, standing all alone, wondering where the years of my life have flown. And I wonder if she ever thinks of me.
Oh my God, that is so awesome.
Thank you.
And digging your guitar work, man.
Right, our tribe.
Yeah. Yeah, your guitar, your technique, and oh man,
Yeah, Ken.
Thank you.
That thing is a part of you. That is for sure.
It has been for a long time. This particular instrument has been here with me a long time. About 45 years.
45 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
For sure.
Come back. Please come back.
How often do you have these events online?
Every week.
Every
Oh, every
Chad,
week?
you're dropping out a little, just to let you know.
Yeah, Chad, you're dropping out.
But yeah, this is every Tuesday. We started off almost a year ago doing it every Thursday, and then we moved it to Tuesday. And yeah, you guys are always welcome.
Thank you.
We haven't
Nice
had to
bunch
kick
of folks.
anybody out yet. So
Well,
We can work on that.
well, it's been close. It's definitely
accepted.
Even myself, maybe I have not been as sociable as a good boy should be, but no,
Test the
everybody's
limits,
good.
you know? Everybody's got to test the limits, you know. No, really well done, Ken and Carolyn. Yeah,
Thanks.
I really enjoyed listening to you. A very good, nice job.
We were at a couple of Zooms that had bombers that came in. Zoom bombers.
Oh yeah, we've heard about that, and we were kind of like worried about it and like on the lookout in the beginning, but it hasn't happened yet. So
We have been playing it more on the safe side though, trying to keep it private.
Yeah, it's kind of growing
using
naturally.
passwords, that sort of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, password, waiting room, you know.
What do they do when they come in?
God only knows.
Really?
Screaming.
Well, the one guy
porn.
took on the. He was acted like he was somebody else. He took the picture and was like, there was like two of them. It was really weird.
Wow, that's interesting. I'm sure there are some really crazy stories. All right, well, Mr. Broski, you're going to be playing next, and then Bob, you're going to be on deck.
All right, so I'm gonna do one. I'm pretty sure I have not done in the room before, because this is a duet Mike and I do, and this is classic Mike lyrics here. So this is the album that we're working on right now is called The Coal Country Heartbreakers, and the joke theme is that there's this guy who he had a big hit song, and he hated being famous, so he wanted to write really dumb songs so that he wouldn't be famous anymore, but it backfired and they got really popular. And if this song, I think it represents that almost as much as any of them. It's called I've Got the Blues Again. I've got the blues again. She left me and run out the door. I'm so lonely like never before. I've got the blues again. Why did she leave me this time? I've been crying for days. My heart aches so badly. I loved her so madly. She left this fool again. I can't stop thinking of her. The good times were many and short. We're all gonna miss her, my wife and the kids. She's left us with not a dry eye. We've got the blues again. She's left us and run out the door. We're so lonely like never before. We've got the blues again. She's been gone for what seemed like years. I'm so lost without her. She was a good companion. She ran with the big dogs, leaving us blue. Her dish sits there empty, just like my heart. Her toys are lonely too. My wife can't stop crying. Rover, why don't you please come on back home? We've got the blues again. She's left us and run out the door. We're so lonely like never before. We've got the blues again. Here she comes running back home. It's so great to see you again. Come back here, little doggy. We've got treats for you. Yeah, me and the kids. Hey, where you going again? Get on back here, little doggy. You're such a stupid mutt. I ain't chasing you again. We hope you get hit by a truck. We got the blues again. She's left us and run out the door. We're so angry like never before. We've got the blues again. We've got the blues again. We got the blues again. Thank you.
Did he make
It's
it
a
back
sad
home?
song.
Did he make it back home?
Oh, the saga continues.
Oh, no.
So I always envision it as that this happens like every week. You know. But yes, saddest
Poor dog.
song we play about loss, you know, it gets you right here.
Yeah. I thought it was great, man. I mean, when we were talking about like a few weeks ago or whatever, like you were using the volume and the tempo, and then gradually, you know, got faster and more powerful, man, all the way through. It was a journey.
So the problem is we recorded the scratch track for this a couple weeks back, and we were trying to figure out what to do, because how do you play to a click track to that song?
Yeah.
So the engineer just set a tempo at the beginning and one at the end, and it just ramps up the whole song. It's constantly.
I love it. Yeah, just like a linear ramp all the way through, and finally it gets, you know, to the fastest point and then ends.
It worked. It's totally goofy.
Very cool. Can't wait to hear it. All right. Bob Hausler, you are up next, and then Dan Cowan, you're on deck. Bob?
Okay, I'm gonna try a song
Camel necklace.
I wrote. But if you I know some of you guys are friends with David Roof. He did a really good version of it.
Cool.
I was really honored that he recorded one of my songs, because he's a great guy.
Yeah, actually, he's the guy who set the tempo for us.
Yep.
Yeah, he is a great guy. Anyways, this is yeah, you'll figure it out. They're coming, they're coming for you. First they start with blacks and they start with Jews. Teach you to hate, then play you for a fool. Then they come for you. They'll tell you the Muslim, he's a hated man. Do anything just to take your land. They'll twist it up till you believe it's true. Then they'll come for you. It's all a game to them to gain power and control. You're just a pawn in their Game of Thrones. Use your hate now to gain the upper hand. Then turn on you, don't you understand? They're coming for you. Turn on your brothers, mothers, sisters too. By the time you figure it out, there'll be nothing left to do. When they come for you. It's all a game to them to gain power and control. You're just a pawn in their Game of Thrones. Use your hate now to gain the upper hand. Then turn on you, hey, don't you understand? They're coming for you. Turn on your brothers, mothers, sisters too. By the time you figure it out, there'll be nothing left to do. When they come for you. When they come for you. When they come for you.
Yeah. Nice.
We got some good tunes tonight. Nice job, Bob.
That's great.
You know, I always felt like, you know, when I was younger and I started playing, you know, meeting other musicians and whatever, and it really started, it surprised me. It's like, wow, these guys are just as good as the people on the radio.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like, now I've come, they're better. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
this is way better music than I would hear, like, if I had turned into a legitimate radio station. It's just so creative, and the passion. I love this.
I agree, man.
So true.
Hearing it in the present moment too. I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, it's unique. Very cool. Thanks so much, Bob. Dan Cowan, you want to play us a tune?
Yes.
Cool. And Phil, you're gonna be up on deck. Go ahead, Dan.
Well, to take away from what Chris just said, you know, there is a lot of you know, music that's not so good, but there still is a lot of music that's that, you know, released nowadays that is still good. You kind of have to dig a little bit more to find it, but well, this one band I love. They started out in the late 90s, and they're still making amazing music to this day. Their name is Wilco, and this is a beautiful song by them. It's called My Darling.
Go back to sleep now, my darling. And I'll keep all the bad dreams away. Breathe now, think made you, my darling, with the love in each of our hearts. We were a family, my darling, right from the start. Grow up now, my darling. Please don't grow up too fast. Be sure now, darling, to make all the good times last. Because we made you, my darling, with the love in each of our hearts. We were a family, my darling, right from the start. Ba, 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 ba,
Great song.
Nice.
Song.
Real
That was beautiful.
Yeah, they're good.
Great, Dan.
Yeah, well played, man. It's so easy to get into the mood of the song that you're playing, man. I love it. It's just you have the voice for it. I mean, that was great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man. All right, who do we
Well,
have next?
Dan the man.
Yeah, Dan the man is right. Yeah, we got.
Well,
Phil
you know,
McMillion.
Wilco is an amazing band, and if nobody's heard them, I highly encourage them to.
We're seeing a documentary.
You saw a documentary?
Documentary? Keep breaking
Yeah,
my heart.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I
So
saw
good.
it. It was a while ago, but I really liked that.
Oh, cool. Very nice. Thank you so much, Dan. So
Yeah,
we've got Phil McMillion up next, and then Rachel Murdy, you are on deck. Yeah.
This is an original I wrote last month for a songwriting challenge,
Here's the sport.
and it's called "The Ride." We're here for the ride, then we fade away. Gone quicker than the blink of an eye. No more sadness, no more drama, no more pain when it's time to fly. Into the ether, all the little creatures, let's have some fun before we say goodbye. Ride together. We need to love each other. We're here for the ride, then we fade away. Gone quicker than the blink of an eye. No more sadness, no more drama, no more pain when it's time to fly. Into the ether, all the little creatures, let's have some fun before we say goodbye.
Nice. Well, I see you successfully completed the challenge.
Yeah, it was the February album writing month challenge. Challenge is to write 14 songs in 28 days. I got 14, so I'm happy.
That's amazing. That is a heck of a challenge. My gosh, I thought you just had to write one song. My goodness, what an accomplishment. Good for you.
Maybe next year I'll try that.
Yeah, right. Whew. No, that was awesome. Very nice. So we have Rachel Murdy up next, and then we've got Cindy Cowan on deck. Rachel?
Yes. I went down a rabbit hole because I love the theme nights for, Irish bands.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to sing this one that night, so I'm going to sing this one. Everyone knows this. Crowd pleaser, I hope. It's all about the guitar, right? Down to O'Day, the wild-eyed boys that have been away haven't changed, had much to say, but man, I still think them cats are crazy. Then they were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. Sounds Irish, right? You know that chick that used to dance a lot? Every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she'd got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. And that time over at Johnny's place, well, this chick got up and she slapped Johnny's face. Man, we just fell all about the place. If that chick don't want to know, forget her. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. Like leprechauns. Sorry, Kid Mizzy. Spread the word around. Guess who's back in town? Just spread the word around. Friday night, they'll be dressed to kill down at Dino's Bar and Grill. The drink will flow and the blood will spill. If the boys want to fight, you better let them. That jukebox in the corner blasted out my favorite song. The nights are getting longer. It won't be long. Won't be long till summer comes. Now that the boys are here again. The boys are back in town. 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 back from Vietnam.
Lizzie.
I think that's what it is.
Is that what it's about? Did Irish soldiers go to Vietnam?
I don't know. This,
No.
there's rumor that it's about that, but I don't know. What do you think, Rich? You know everything.
Gosh, what a responsibility.
Come on, say it in Swedish.
I would have to look it up. I mean, people can write about anything anywhere. I mean, Philip could have written about Vietnam, but no, they did not serve in Vietnam. I don't know if the UN had any troops in Vietnam.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't.
Certainly the right time, but
Gosh, I wonder if there's any way I could look it up.
Oh my goodness!
If there were only some kind of network that had knowledge on it.
no, a worldwide something.
Yeah, in the future, one day.
One day, folks.
I'm looking at Irish heroes of the Vietnam War right here.
Yeah.
Irish heroes of the Vietnam War.
There you go. The internet proves it's out there. The truth is out there. Very nice rendition, though. I mean, with your spin on thing. I mean, where did you get that recording of the guitar? I mean, did somebody record that for you?
That's my guy Matthew. He and I toured last year this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he plays with me and makes my tracks, and he's perfect.
Cool.
Matthew,
you give your own spin on it. I mean, that is Rachel's version of that song. You know, it
Yeah.
reminds me like of Cameron, how he puts his own spin on cover versions of the things that he plays. You're kind of doing like the same thing, but the Rachel.
Yeah, and Matthew's solo guitar. No, it sounds great. I really like his work.
No, it does sound good. Absolutely, really, really well composed, and yeah, just your performances are always just delightful to watch. So thank you.
Actually, the Boys Are Back in Town is thought to be related to a Manchester street gang.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
I thought it might be a
sounds
street
like
gang.
it with the fights.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I thought it might be a street gang kind of thing.
Interesting. I need to know more about this. All right. Well, without further ado, we do have.
Spread the rumor on the World Wide Web that it's about Nam.
Yeah, make it true. I'm kidding. Cindy Cowan, you're up next, and then we've got Spoo to round out the second time around.
All right. This artist, I've done her one time before. It's Amy Mann. She co-founded the band Till Tuesday in the 80s. She's doing, I guess, what could be best described as singer-songwriter, indie, pop rock, folk. She's kind of all of those things, but she's brilliant, and if you haven't heard of her, there's somebody else to check out. This is called Save Me. You look like a perfect fit for a girl in need of a tourniquet. But can you save me? Come on and save me. If you could save me from the ranks of the freaks who suspect they could never love anyone. 'Cause I can tell, you know what it's like. The long farewell of the hunger strike. But can you save me? Come on and save me. If you could save me
from the ranks of the freaks who suspect they could never love anyone. You struck me down like radium, like Peter Pan or Superman. You will come to save me. Come on and save me if you could save me from the ranks of the freaks who suspect they could never love anyone, except the freaks who suspect they could never love anyone. But the freaks who suspect they could never love anyone. Come on and save me. Why don't you save me if you could save me from the ranks of the freaks who suspect they could never love anyone, except the freaks who suspect they could never love anyone, except the freaks who could never love anyone.
Yes, indeed.
That was the end. Well, I was.
The end's kind of like.
Cindy, what was the song title again?
It's called Save Me by Amy Mann. If you haven't
Amy
heard
Mann,
her,
you said.
she is brilliant.
Yep. And you're saying stuff by Amy Mann, you said before, right?
I think that was from the Magnolia soundtrack.
I think it was, yeah.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, good rendition.
Thank you.
All right, so yeah, we're coming back around to the end. Our main event, Spoo Willoughby, you're up, man. If you want to play a song,
I'll do anything you like.
I would love for you to play
myself.
Oh, don't give that invitation.
I know. You might get that taken advantage of, Spoo. But you can play us a tune on your guitar and sing us a little something.
This is like my most Kreuger-esque song. It's about three things. Oscar Levant, Lauren Nero, and the borough of Bronx. Jade Garden, up the stairs, meet at the bar, grab a teapot and share, red vinyl booth or an Oscar decant, squinting at the menu under two Chinese lamps. Do you remember? She says, sorry I can't. We dined once before. 8 swabs in the van. 2 piano punchers in a world that don't care. Man, that's one quality that both of us share. Tell them. They scurried down for the Grand Concourse and paid to see Randolph stop right off on a horse. He said, save the country. He said, save my seed. He said, fever in my soul. He said, I still got it. Fella. Doctor won't prescribe the pills I like. Man, I feel my blood pressure starting to spike. The state of my health holds the nation in thrall. But cross-cross expressway slows you home. 11 Park, the Oldsmobile burn. Oscar away, German simply turn. This time it comes in vengeance with a fiery sword. No implication to drop the Oldsmobile Park. Well, your latticed windows, Laura, watching the sky. A consortium of blackbirds flies solemnly by. Noise of nesting, not too far away. Dead beaches between Stony End and Helen Bay.
Still don't know what that was about.
Oscar Levant.
I don't know who that is.
And Laura Miro.
Oh, you young people today.
Very well done, though, Spoo. Did you describe it as like the most Rich-like, as in Rich Kreuger-like song that you play? What was that in the beginning?
Oh yeah, he always has these weird stories that never really make sense in the end.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's just Rich, though, huh?
I was shooting for that instead.
Great job, man. It sounded great. I was thinking of Rich Kreuger a bit in there. I heard the resemblance. All right, so I'm gonna skip my turn and I'm gonna allow some people to play out. We've got a little less than a half an hour. Looks like 25 minutes. So Jay, Sebastian, John.
Would you say goodnight?
What's that, guys?
Oh, I wanted to say thanks. I'm going to head out. Thanks so much for letting me play.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. Yeah, thanks, Carolyn.
Nice meeting everybody.
Yeah, nice meeting you guys. Take care. Have a great night.
Yeah, you too.
Bye now.
Hope to see you next time.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a well-executed well.
It was a good exit. Jay, do you want to play us another tune? Or John? John Sebastian? I thought I was talking with you and it was Jay, but he may not be there. Jay? John?
He has a lot of stage names.
Yes.
He's ready. He's ready.
Velcro is better than buttons. At midnight, I like to walk. With Velcro, I'm scared of nothing. I put my clothes on in the dark. Velcro is better, keeping shoes on tight. It holds your shoes together when it's dark at night. Who knows what the future holds? The tools we used to use are getting old. Astronauts don't have time to tie their shoes or button jackets, so why should you? They can't take chances on laces that come undone while they're out walking on the moon. Velcro is better than buckles. My bones ache when it's cold and it's wet. Velcro is easy on my knuckles, so as I can play my clarinet. Velcro is better than what came before. In rainy weather, when you're tired and sore, who knows what the future holds? The tools we used to use are getting old. Modern technology has given us a perfect fastener that we can trust. Ladies and gentlemen, know you to use both hands. Life is much better than it was. Astronauts don't have time to tie their shoes or button jackets, so why should you? They can't take chances on laces that come undone while they're out walking on the moon.
So
Thank you. That was an old twang bang song.
Yes.
Twang bang.
Written and never made it to CD, but and the guitar work is the genius Robin Benjamin, actually.
Okay.
Very cool, man. That was
That wasn't your guitar track that you were.
It was not my guitar track. No.
Okay.
Interesting. Very cool. Hey, man.
I love the percussion and everything. It was so great.
And I'm like a believer in Velcro, man. I'm sold.
Percussion and the lyrics are just so great.
That's right.
Thank you so
You guys
much.
will dig Twang Bang. You should check them out on
Good
Spotify.
Absolutely.
Really,
I love the name already. So, Rich,
It kind of reminds me of a band that I really love. They Might Be Giants.
There's
I don't know if
definitely
you
some feel a little bit like that. Yeah.
Our music was best described though as Devo Billy.
Yeah,
Devo Billy?
that makes more sense. Yeah, too. Great songs like "I'm Moving Out of My Mom's House" and "King of the Boyfriends," which I think is a
King of the Boyfriends.
wow, what a cool title. Yeah, I can only imagine what that song is about. Very cool.
Very cool. Yeah.
Rich, you want to play a song?
So much, John.
Here, I'm gonna post this thing here.
Yeah, go for it.
This
John, we hope you can come back.
This tell you. You can, if you look at that, it'll give you some background on where this song came from. Ain't it so nice outside today? Ain't it so nice outside today? And there's so much I wanna do. 'Cause ain't it so nice outside today? Ain't it so nice outside today? He said his back's been broke a couple times. She said her neck don't bend quite right. He lost his left eye in a bar fight. Her shoulder is froze up tight. She can't mount a flight of stairs. Can't even climb out of a chair. I said my head got busted with a 2x4. Since that day, doc, it's like I got no soul no more. And it hurts so bad. It hurt for so damn long now. Pain don't ever go away. But I wanna live. Yeah, I wanna live another day. Yes, I wanna live another day. 'Cause there's so much I wanna do. 'Cause ain't it so nice outside today? It is so nice outside today. Sister been deaf since she was born. Brother been blind since he was 2. From something he caught from mama when he got born. Whatever hell it was, he carried mama off too. Your good hand keeps dropping things. Your foot feels like it's made of wood. You can't walk, you can't talk, you can't stand, you can't sit. There's blood every time you take a shit, and it hurts so bad. You ain't worked for so damn long now. The boss won't dare you coming back. Man, if you don't work, and you don't get paid, so you can't live to work another day. And there's so much you're sure you still can do. And it's so nice outside today. It's so nice outside today. Nurse, she said good luck. Give you these pills, but you don't know what they do. These pills, they just don't see you through. It's like helplessness. It's just another word for nothing left to lose. Helplessness. It's just another word for nothing left to lose. So she said, Doc, the meth ran out. Doc, I crashed real hard. February, cops found me down outside of an ER that been shut down. Guess I slept too hard. Slept too long on my right arm. Said there weren't nothing they could do. Doc said he had to cut it off before I come to, and it hurt so bad. The pain don't ever go away. I can't even feed myself. Didn't Jesus even ask God himself? Didn't Jesus even ask God himself? Why can't I live another day? 'Cause ain't it so nice outside today? Ain't it so nice outside today? Helpless, hopeless, aimless, homeless, pointless, toothless, limbless, useless, faceless, worthless, lifeless. But it's don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. 'Cause there's so much you still can do. 'Cause ain't it so nice outside today? Ain't it so nice outside today? Ain't it so nice outside today? So nice outside today.
Yeah.
That was abrupt, Rich. Yeah, like right in the middle.
Yeah, it was so nice outside today. He had to leave, get up, and get out of his house, I guess.
That was fantastic.
Great, Rich.
Yeah, very well done, man.
Thank you.
Check out the story.
Yeah.
Period.
I
I was
was doing the song again because I was reading the story.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to like keep my attention to
Really amazing.
sounded awesome.
Amazing. The roses. Anyway.
Oh yeah, the roses. Yeah, yeah. It was like I was examining adults for disability benefits in New Mexico. It's always nice in New Mexico, is the idea. And then at the end of the day, I broke into the recording studio where Buddy Holly recorded all of his music. It was an interesting day in Clovis, New Mexico.
Very cool. Man, you've been a lot of places,
Broken.
met a lot of people, and yeah, seen a lot of things, Rich.
Spent a little time in jail.
Yeah, well,
Broken? Really? Oh my god.
No, actually, no. But any time, it could happen any day now, as far as I know.
Yeah, you never know.
You know, that bucket list, it'll hang around as long as you do.
Yep. All right. So, Chris, you want to play another song for us?
I'd love to play another song for us.
Attaboy. And Bob Hausler, you're up on deck.
In keeping with my current theme of playing the songs that Mike and I are working on recording right now.
Yeah.
And this is another one that I have not played on open mic again because generally Mike sings it or we both sing this one. But it works as a solo one too. It's called I Lost My Paradigm. Blame it on Oprah, maybe Deepak Chopra. Might have been the stars just weren't aligned. I blame it on Rwanda, or maybe Jane Fonda. Although I must have lost all my insights. I blame it on Darth Vader, or was it James Spader? You know I just can't see the light. You blame it on peyote, or Maharishi Yogi. Man, I lost my paradigm. I can't think anymore, don't know how to get right. Am I too shy to go out at night and find someone to spend the night, with me? I'm treading on thin ice out here in this town. I gotta get out and move out of town. I'm like a fish out of water with no prospect here. No one to stand beside me without no fear. You know I blame it on Oprah, maybe Deepak Chopra. Might have been the stars just weren't aligned. I blame it on Rwanda, or maybe Jane Fonda. Although I must have lost all my insights. I blame it on Darth Vader, or was it James Spader? You know I can't see the light. I blame it on peyote, or Maharishi Yogi. Man, I lost my paradigm. I'm I have to decide if I want to go backwards just to survive. I got a big old house, so empty inside. Just like my heart, I feel barely alive. I'm like a dancer with a new pair of shoes. Ain't got no partner, but I sure got the blues. I've been sitting here dreaming of a new kind of life, but never had there been this kind of strife. No, I blame it on Oprah, maybe Deepak Chopra. Might have been the stars just weren't aligned. I blame it on Rwanda, or maybe Jane Fonda. Although I must have lost all my insight. Was it Ethel Merman or Pee Wee Herman? You know I just can't see the light. I blame it on Peony or Maharishi Yogi. Man, I lost my paradigm. Man, I lost my paradigm. Maybe it's under the couch. It's always the last place you'll look.
That's great.
Yeah, that is a Mike lyric right there. He said he was listening to pop country, and he just heard the song was so whiny. The guy was just complaining and blaming his problems on everybody else. So he wrote that song. I like it.
Yeah, man. No, it sounds good. And it almost reminds me of the chords that Mike was playing for his new song, in a sense, where they're kind of like, going lower and lower, and I don't know, it just kind of sounded similar, but it's not. But
yeah, well, Mike was using, I think he was using seventh chords for the first time. I love watching his musical progression. It's like, yeah, start throwing some sevenths in. Yeah. Now you're a jazz artist.
That's all it takes, huh?
I know, man.
Yeah, and chromatics. Basically, if you use seventh and chromatics, now you can write jazz.
Awesome. Love it. Hey, Bob, do you want to play us another tune?
I think I'll pass.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Dan Cowan, you want to play us a tune?
Sure.
And then up after Dan, we'll have Phil McMillion.
Okay, so I've been let's see, which second here. Okay, here we go. For a long time I kind of stuck to I don't know, I was a kind of a music snob in a way. I didn't want to listen to the radio like Chris was talking about. But I kind of opened my mind a little bit more, and I discovered some artists that I like for instance, Cindy did a Billie Eilish tune. I like Billie Eilish now, and I also like this guy. His name is Ed Sheeran. It's called Castle on the Hill. I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. I was running from my brother and his friends. Tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass as I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when and lost them through the years. I've not seen the roaring fields in so long. I know I've grown, and I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and I miss the way you make me feel it's real, and we watch the sunset 15 years old and smoking hand-rolled cigarettes. Running from the law through the backfields and getting drunk with all my friends. I had my first kiss on a Friday night. I don't reckon I did it right, but I was younger then. Take me back to when we found weekend jobs, we got paid. We buy cheap spirits and drink them straight. Me and my friends have not thrown up in so long. Oh, how we've grown. But I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and I miss the way you make me feel it's real. And we watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Ooh, over the castle on the hill. Ooh. One friend left us so close. One works down by the coast. One had 2 kids but lives alone. One's brother overdosed. One's already on his second wife. One's just barely getting by. But these people raise me and I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way. I still remember these old country lanes when we did not know the answers, and I miss the way you make me feel it's real. And we watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Ooh, over the castle on the hill. Ooh, over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill.
Nice.
That was awesome.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran is fantastic. I didn't mean to imply that Ed Sheeran and Billie Eilish are not good. They are.
No doubt,
I'm just saying. Maybe open your mind a little bit more.
My mind is plenty open, thank you. I am familiar with those bands. What I hate are the radio stations that are now owned by less than the handful of conglomerates, and all decide what we get to listen to.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a bad thing.
That is the thing, man.
Yeah.
Used to be more open, more like varied. And,
even a couple decades ago.
Yeah.
I mean, there were dozens of media companies, and then they all got bought out. And,
yeah, they did.
You know, we've got the McDonald's of music now. So
thing, yeah, get fat, dumb, and happy with all the same stuff.
But you know, there's a lot of gems in the among the charcoal.
There are. I mean, you know, Broken Clock was a blind squirrel finds a nut, whatever you call it. But you know,
I'm actually
our soulless corporate masters, you know, are sometimes forced to choose good artists to play. So they wouldn't do it if they didn't have to.
Well, I didn't actually even look at the time there, but Dan, I think you are the final act of this evening because we're at 11 o'clock. So
we're out.
Thank you guys.
Time flies when you're having fun.
I know, right? Thank you all for the newcomers that joined us tonight. Really am glad to have met you and heard all of your great performances.
Wow,
it was really
so good.
a delight. Yeah, very cool.
So awesome.
Yeah, please come back again next week. And John Prine is our artist theme night, so be proud.
Next week, John Prine. That's right.
You bet.
Thank everybody. Thanks
guys.
everybody for coming, and
Yeah.
we'll
Practice up for next
have a great
week.
night.
Yeah.
Hi,
We'll see
Kitty.
you
Night.
And happy Easter.
Bye.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye now.
Happy Easter.
Bye, Rachel.